What is up, everybody? Welcome back to some Fallout, and it's just absolutely perfect British weather right now. But I came across quite an interesting question today on Discord where someone asked if you could make an entire settlement that is nothing but just robots. And as Drinko just teleports away there, which I just saw, and Jesus Christ, okay, yeah, he is a teleportation wizard. But what I'm going to do is I had to find a settlement where I could come and do this. Now, I had two choices because, one, a lot of my other spots are filled up with too many people. Like, there's 15, 12. I don't know what my largest one is. I think Hangman's Alley is my largest one, or Jamaica Plains. Or is it? Yeah, it's Spectacle Island. But I only had two choices. Now, I can't go to Murkwater because every time I go to Murkwater, something big and humongous just starts attacking me like a Milo Queen or something every time I go there. So I had two choices. I had Somerville Place or Outpost Zimoja. Now, I went down to Somerville Place and there's people there you can't remove. They live there. They have to stay there. That's really annoying. So, Outpost Zimonja is the thing. Now, what I need to do is I need to get rid of everybody. I cannot have anybody living here. Now, apparently I have 5 people living here, and there's only 3 of them here right now. I've rung the bell. They just don't seem to be turning up. So they're probably provisioners somewhere. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do something. But this is the most ugliest settlement I have as well, I believe. Yeah, I think it is. Like, it's just all completely and utterly disgusting. There's 24 beds in this place, by the way, and they're all these crappy little sleeping sacks, even, whatever. And this random floating ladder that I have. This, I don't know what it is. It's just something stupid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this place out. Food production and all. Okay, so I'm going to wipe all that out as well. And all that over there. Probably going to build a different type of wall in here. Get rid of that. Get rid of everything. Keep a single bed for me. So I can come over and sleep here every now and then. And basically just set up all the automated turrets and shit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe it all out first. And then we'll jump back with a basic plan. And we can go from there. So yeah, get ready for quite an interesting one today. Okay, everybody, so we are back. And I decided to go just a little bit further ahead than I said I was going to before. And I've already got something built in. Now, I've cleaned up this entire place to the best of my ability. I don't know what's wrong with this. This never seems to want to move. It's broken, it's glitched. Something's wrong with it, I think. But I have built this. I don't know what's going on with that roof piece. I need to move that in a second when I get back to it. But I'll show you what I've got so far. I haven't done a lot. So there is literally nothing outside. Okay, so we go in through this door. Make sure we close it. Hello, Drinko. Drinko's in here. And immediately we're in a courtyard, right? It's not supposed to have a roof. It is a courtyard. I'm doing this on purpose. I was going to fence it off, but then I spent like 20 odd minutes trying to fence this thing off, and it just wasn't working. So what I decided to do was have a building with a walled-in courtyard style thing, because they're only robots, right? So I don't really need much. So as you can see, I have 2 scrapping things, because this is going to be a prototype, and then if it works, if it's good, I will increase the size at this place. But we have 2 of these little scrappy places, and 3 of these things, and I'm going to stick some stuff in it in a minute, right? So I'm going to have 2 robots junking, 3 robots farming, right? You get where I'm going so far? Now there are some things that glitch through the floor, like this massive bush, which is really annoying. And I don't know, maybe I'll be able to find a mod to fix that, but at the minute, it's not really a thing. But here we have my fusion generator, obviously facing the wrong way because I have a roof and I want to connect it as close as I possibly can to try and glitch that across. But turning that off, yeah, turning that off closes the thing. I need to set up my logic gate. I'll do that in a minute. But the roof took me about 5 minutes to do because I suck at doing roofs, and it was like these corner pieces were being a bitch and all this kind of stuff. It's just a bunch of stuff. This is the basic layout, and then we'll jump to when it's finished in a second. But here we have what I'm going to be using, I guess, as my office. And by the way, the inspiration I have for this, in England we have ancient. And I'm talking going back to World War II, garages, places that you can go take your car right now and get it fixed. And the design was, you had your office above the work area, and then, foreman's office, but the foreman could then come back down and just really easily oversee stuff or just pop out. And so this is what I kind of designed it on. So this is going to be my foreman's office kind of thing. And then, you know, you come down, here's your workstation where we'll be building the robots, and then we'll be sending them out here to work. It's a basic thing. Drinko's not going to stay here. Drinko's coming with me. But yeah, I also had a little bit of problem with this. I can't move any further that way because I'm at the boundaries. I can't move any further back. I can't further go in that way or build up and around it because it's a very annoying thing to build around if you've tried building here before. So I've kind of got this weird thing right here. I'll find a way to fix it. I know there's a mod that allows you to build like through walls and stuff. So I might get that and just try and pretty it up, or I might pull it in. I might pull the wall in one more. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I will jump back to you guys when I'm ready. When I'm ready to build robots. I need to pretty it up first, but we'll jump back when we're ready to build our first robots. Welcome back, everybody. How do? Me and Drinko have been chilling, and while it may only seem a couple of seconds have passed, it's actually been quite a while. I ended up watching Super Troopers 2 because I'm weird, but I'll show you what I did in here real quick, and then we'll get into building the robot. So, you know, we have a sign. We always need a sign. Just real quick though, I had some Nuka-Cola on me, so I put my Nuka-Cola up there. Yes, a lot of it is stolen. Yes, I do know. I steal a lot of stuff in this game. As you can tell by the fact that I've stole pretty much everything that I've put down. Is anything actually mine? The Mac 10 is mine. No, yeah. Okay, and the ammo. And the ammo. There we go. But what I decided to do, just come in here, do some of this stuff. Put in a desk. Put in a clock. There's a clock there. Put in the American flag. We've got a poster, which I can turn on and off. I did not know that. Just some dangly things. A few posters, place to stick. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the robot building. Okay, so we are building a new automatron, and it just needs to be something pretty basic. Now, it's practically impossible to build with that goddamn tree in the way. So, let's just really quickly go through and build a very basic one. Okay, so Automatron Forte, which is not going to be its name, it's basically just got everything it needs. It's got all of its basic stuff. Can I repaint it? I can repaint it. Let's give it a cool... what are we going to go for? Dark green, grey, light blue, manila? I don't know. Let's go for... Because it's going to be... Do you know what? This is going to be our guy who works on the junk. So let's make him blue. Blue work on junk, we'll go with that one. And we will rename this little bastard. Can I rename him? How do I rename him? There we go, rename him. We're going to rename him Ralph. And there's a reason I'm naming him Ralph, in the way I'm naming him Ralph. If you've ever seen the movie... oh, what is it now? It's Flight of the Navigator. Ralph stands for Robotic Assistant Labour Facilitator. Yeah, that is basically Ralph right there. How you doing, Ralph? Well, he has a funky head. Yes.
Sure.
Yes, Ralph. How you doing, Ralph? No. What I'm going to do with you, Ralph, is I'm going to grab you like this, and I'm going to command you to work on the scavenging. Has that worked? That has worked. Look at that. Don't you agree, Drinko? How awesome is that? Can I actually build another one? Can I build another one? Do I have enough? I do have enough. I will build one later. I have a name that I want to go for. It's going to be Gort. And if you have no idea who Gort is, you've obviously never watched The Day the Earth Stood Still, because Gort is the robot in The Day the Earth Stood Still. So, robots don't sleep. And we have... Right, I did not manage to get rid of 3 of the other people because they're out on supply line stuff. And there's no beds in. So my happiness is going down. And I can't tell if he's working on that. So let's just move that inwards a little bit like that. Let's see if he'll work on it.
Returning to my duties.
Oh, I think he is. I think that is him working on it. Okay, so that appears to be Ralph working on his thing. And the thing is, I would... do we have the time? Do we have in-game time? Yes, we do, right there. It is 7:44 PM. I'm going to let the game run for a little bit. Let's just nip in here real quick and check what we have in the... I'm going to take... Can I take all? Right, let's take all. So there's nothing in the workbench. I'm going to leave it running for 10 minutes and see what it comes up with. Not 10 minutes in-game time, 10 minutes real life. I'm going to let it run 10 minutes and then see what one robot has managed to get me in that 10 minutes. So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we have Ralph working there, and we have Gort. Gort is in now, and he's doing his thing. And by the way, when I said 10 minutes, what I really should have said was 30 minutes, because I ended up watching an episode of Cheers. But let's head on out and see what... by the way, Gort has just been made. Gort has not been farming for more than like 30 seconds. So let's see what in the... I'd say 35 minutes. Let's see what Ralph has managed to pick up. Okay, so that's 5 carrots, 8 corn, a bag of fertilizer, a melon, somehow 40 moot fruit, purified water, and a bit of wood. Okay. Strange that I got food with my junk, but I don't know. I've probably broken it or something, or screwed up. Well, there'll be food somewhere still growing, knowing me. But it looks like he got a single fertilizer and a bit of wood. So it's not a big production, but it is okay. I did come back and have to go away and defend Sanctuary. So by leaving, I probably slowed down his progression of mining stuff from his little thing. But I mean, if you had like 10 or 20 robots or whatever going, because they're pretty dirt cheap to make and you don't have to put armor on them or anything. If you put them on and then just left them mining, you could probably come back, and have a bit of a decent... Oh, Gort's moving. But yeah, you could probably come back and, have a bit of a decent loot spawn, I guess. And, that food over there only makes 2.5. So if you had proper food production as well, you could probably make quite a big thing. So what I might do, knowing this information, I might move everyone out of Starlight Driving and replace them all with robots. But I don't know. But I have now answered the question of what it's like to have robots as settlers. Yes, it does work. As we can see, they do function as settlers. Gort and Ralph. Ralph is there, Gort's over there, sorry. They've pushed us up from 3 to 5, which means that, it does work. We have no water. He's producing the 2 food, even though each one's, it should be 2.5, but 2 food. And I could probably fit another one on there, knowing me. So, 3 food. Plus, you can... What is that? That produces 0.5, 0.5. That produces 1. And I'm on potatoes. So, you can have some stuff. I don't know if they need beds. That's the thing I couldn't figure out. I do need to stick some defences in. I need to stick my 7 turrets back down that I've got. But apart from that, I think I've managed to successfully answer the question of, can robots be a thing? And, while we've been talking and filming, I wonder if they've actually gotten anything else in the junk. No, nothing else. Nope. Okay, well, it works. It works. At least that is the thing. So, I mean, if you had if you had a maximum of 20 people in a place, and you had 10 of them on junk, 10 of them on food, and the thing is, the robots, they don't really need food, so you could just sell the food or whatever. If you had that, you'd probably make quite a decent thing to have a small factory going. Not a big one like my recycling plant, but you could probably have enough to go into, beef up some of the stuff you need and use it to make something. I might build a Nuka-Cola plant on top of this and find a way. No, Nuka-Cola plant won't work because I need glowing fungus and you can't grow glowing fungus. Maybe a food factory. I might build that on top of this. I don't know, but we've answered the question of this. I think it's a pretty decent answer. If you guys want to see me actually go full out and build a full robot haven kind of style place, put it in the comment section down below. But apart from that, you know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay awesome.